Reasons for exploration. Why did Europeans first arrive in the Americas? In the 1400s and 1500s, there was a rebirth of culture and scientific discovery throughout Europe known as the Renaissance. During this time, people used scientific inquiry and rational thought to explore how the natural world worked. This curiosity and spirit of discovery, which led to numerous inventions and scientific discoveries during the Renaissance, also led to a period of geographic exploration as individuals began to explore the seas and land beyond Europe's borders. Okay, so this is just saying that there was a rebirth of culture. It's known as the Renaissance period, okay? And at this time, people started to kind of explore outside of Europe to see what else was out there in the world. Although the ideas of the Renaissance contributed to the exploration of new lands, more practical concerns were also at play. During this period, growing European nations were in constant conflict with each other as they struggled to increase in power and wealth. Many of these nations believed trade with other countries was the best way to increase wealth. However, many of the land routes that were used for trade with Asia were controlled by Muslim countries that blocked direct trade between European and Asian nations. As a result, European leaders began to seek new sea routes in Asia in hopes of opening new trade markets. Okay, not only were during the Renaissance were they looking at new land, okay, they were also trying to grow the European nations, okay, because they were in constant like fighting with each other because they both wanted every European nation wanted power and wealth, okay. So they needed to be able to trade to increase their wealth. Trade means like, taking your product and giving it to another person or country or area and getting something in return, okay? So they needed to find new routes to go between Asia and the European markets. European leaders like Spain's King Ferdinand and the Portuguese prince known as Henry the Navigator financed explorers willing to journey across the seas. Along with the idea of looking for new trade routes, they also hoped to find new sources of gold, silver, and other valuables. Additionally, Europeans saw exploration as a way to bring Christianity to other cultures that lived in faraway lands. Okay, so they were journeying across the sea, they're looking for more trade routes, they're looking for gold and silver and other things that are worth money. And they're also trying to spread Christianity, okay? Because you got to remember there used to be lots of different religions and lots of different beliefs. So we're looking at the spread of Christianity here. While some other explorers sailed around Africa to Asia, others thought they could find a quicker route by sailing west. These voyages led to the unexpected discovery of new lands, as sailors bound for Asia came to the Caribbean islands and the continents of North America and South America. Okay, so they people were leaving Europe, okay, and they were all trying to get to Asia, but they were trying to take a shortcut. And in doing so, they discovered new lands, the Caribbean islands, which I love, and the continents of North and South America. Lots of discovery going on during the Renaissance period.